Hi, friends. Oh, hold on. There's like a big delay. I can't figure out why it does that. Hi, friends. As in, hi, Maddie. Well, this is perfect. You're like the right person to hear this story. Hi, everyone. If anyone like goes back to watch this, here's the backstory. The last person I dated, if y'all have been here for a while, you all saw him on stream once for my birthday, but I talked about him when I was dating him. The last person I dated, we've been broken up for over 2 months now. And also, if y'all have been following me, you know that because you all were probably here the day after, and I was like, hi, everyone. So it's been a couple months since the breakup and stuff. And I've told you all that I've been trying to date and stuff. So I had a date today. Today was the first date with someone. And he's really nice guy. Sassy. If he ever hears this, sassy. Wait, let me start the game and stuff. Yeah, that's all great. We went on a hike. If y'all saw Maddie's message, she actually just sent me a message. Oh, he probably just got home. I told him to text me when he got home. Hold on. Let me respond to him getting home successfully. Sorry, I should have got. Well, to be fair, he just messaged me, so. I just sent back a reply that's a little muddled or whatever. But so the story, sorry. Better be me. You're messaging with the T. Oh, sorry. The date just finished. And I told him to text me when he got home, so he just got home. So sorry, I had to. So I wanted to respond to that. Because I had asked him to do that. So. Anyway. So first of all, if y'all read Maddie's murder alert message, wait, what did she call it? Didn't get murdered. I call it murder. When I talk to my work mom, I'm like, going on a date. Hope I don't get axe murder alert, and she gets mad at me. But no, here's the backstory on that for Maddie. I was like, I should probably tell someone I'm going on this date in case anything happens. Like I said, this is the first date, which I guess maybe you should be more cautious than just the first date. But like the first date, maybe the most cautious. Because we were gonna go on a hike at a popular trail. It wasn't like so we went this popular trail around here, and and so I messaged Maddie like, hey, just in case I get axe murdered, I'm hiking this trail, like as a first date. Oh, Maddie got it. And so we did go on that hike, a couple hours of hiking or something. And then we were gonna go to lunch, right? So we went there at like noon. So lunch was kind of like around 2, right? And we're out. If y'all know this area, y'all might not know it that well, which is fine and understandable. But like the area we were, there's this like local kind of farm place. Y'all can look it up. You're not gonna find out much from this. There's this like local dairy farm thing that a lot of people like out in this area. And he was like driving to the town that's in because we were already near it. I was like, oh, I thought you were gonna go this way because you wanted to go to, or because you would want to go to the dairy farm place. And he was like, oh, I've actually never been there. I was like, oh my gosh, like, why not? And he was like, I didn't even know they had food. I was like, yep, they do ice cream, they do food. So we go there, right? I gave you all the backstory on my last ex because my last ex has been probably the like longest distance relationship I've had outside of, if y'all remember when I was in that abusive relationship, there was a time where we were like literally across the country, but like actually regularly dating and stuff, because that was only until he moved here. But like we're about an hour away. I'm in the Dayton area and my ex is in the Columbus area. All right. That's about an hour. When we broke up, we said our goodbyes, like the last time we were together, and have not talked since. I'm sure he's got his ways of dealing with going through the breakup, and I had mine. I'm sure y'all saw some of that spill over into stream, but like for me, it was a lot of grieving, right? Because I can't remember how much I've told y'all, but it was a lot of grieving, like the future I thought I was building, and then that kind of shattered, like that image shattered, right? And like, he's still a great guy, still a great person. I just, clean break, done. That's it, right? I thought I would never see him again. Like, we're in two pretty distinct cities, and like, yeah, like there's a lot of popular things you might both do in said cities, but like I wasn't really planning to do much ever in Columbus again. And I would assume the same for him here in Dayton. So we go to this popular dairy farm. It's 2 p.m., by the way. It's 2 p.m. Like, that's a late lunch, in my opinion. And we show up, we get lunch. And lunch and ice cream, and we're sitting at a table eating. Y'all. The seating area in this place is pretty open. They redid this place somewhat recently. The seating area is pretty open. Like, you can see all of the seating, and it's usually pretty popular. So when we first got there, it was still pretty popular. Lots of people sitting around. When we found this table in the middle and sat at it, was a huge table that like a bunch of people, like a bunch of different parties might sit at in their own section. So sitting down, I'm out of Pokeballs. So we're finishing up eating ice cream. And I see him. Y'all. My ex. Like, I recognize what he looks like. I even recognize the shirt he's wearing. Like in my brain, they're just distinct things because I know him so well. And he's like walking out with his family, his whole family. And they're like walking up to like the food counter. Maybe they just got their food. I don't know. I have no idea. But I sit there and I just go into fight or flight shock mode. I tell the person I'm with, like, oh my God, that's my ex. And it's not like a fear of like any particular thing. It's just I'm like experiencing it again, thinking about it. It's just shock because it's like this thing I never thought would happen. And again, it's not like a bad, like, it's not like, uh, like, it's not like I broke my favorite plate. Like, it's not like anything literally happened. But I'm like telling him, and he's like, oh, who? The guy with the hat? And I'm like, no, the guy behind him. And the guy with the hat was his brother. And he's like, oh. And he's like, are you okay? Do we need to leave? Like, I'm like, I don't know. We had actually just finished eating, so we were about to leave. And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't talk. I haven't talked to him since breakup. I don't really, like, I'm like balking and like, cause I'm literally in shock. My body is like in shock, fight or flight, like ready to like run. I don't know. And he's like, here, let's get up. Cause we'd actually just prior to that, I think we actually had finished eating the ice cream. And I was like, oh, there's cows. We can go look at them. We were kind of like, they are smelly, but it'd be nice to go see them. Right. And I'm like, oh, I wanted to see the cows, but I don't really want to do that now because they might all go over there. Because I think it was his whole family. I didn't see who all was there because I was like in shock. I know for a fact I saw his mom. And I think that also shocked me. Because like I felt like a pretty good relationship with his mom and I like loved her. I've told you all that on stream once too. Like, I'm like wondering if she saw me. They have to. I have purple hair and I'm not saying it's like bright purple standout, but it's not like you're hiding in that restaurant. Like and I'm just like mortified. I don't know. It's like I don't even have a term. I don't have a word for it for like what happened or what I felt. It's just like shock. So we get up and put our like stuff away, and we have like two options. Like we can go back toward the front counter and leave there, but there's this also side door that goes toward the cows area. And he's like, here, we can go out this side area because they had walked up to the counter. Maybe they were getting food. I don't know. I'm like, I can't run into, I don't know. So we go out that kind of back door toward the cows, but we're not gonna go to the cows because I already said like I just don't. And we're like walking, and we actually parked really far because the parking lot was popping when we got there. And I'm like, okay, and like keep looking at the door because I don't know why. Like it's what's gonna happen? Nothing. But maybe I'm just not in a place to do that. Woo, It's funny because I really grieved that a lot when it happened, but it's I guess it's things you don't think about you'll ever have to think about. So we're like walking to the car. We get there and he's like, hey, like, it's okay. Like, here's a breathing exercise to do. And like, oh my gosh, y'all. And I'm like explaining, like, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Like, here's like the backstory and like it's okay. I'm like, I don't know. I'm just like in shock. Like, it's not, I'm like explaining it to you all. Like, there's no real explanation. Like, it's just that. It's just like shock. The unexpected. It's like something you never thought would happen. So then you don't have a proper I'm like a robot. I don't have a proper built response. Yeah. Wild. And so here's also a little bit more kind of backstory. He lives in Columbus, but that's because that's where he went to school and has a job now. He has a couple family members that live in the Dayton area because all of them actually went to undergrad in this area. Like besides his sister, who still lives actually up near where his mom lives, like up where he grew up. But he actually has a couple siblings that live in this area. Well, one of them is actually temporarily in another city for job work, but his one brother still lives in this city with his brother and his sister-in-law. And so his family, I don't know how long they had the tradition, but they come out here to the place we went to, the like dairy farm place. It's a pretty popular place here in the area. I think every year. And I distinctly remember going last year with them. As we were walking in the car, I was like, I literally came with them last year for like this. I don't think it was the exact same date or anything. It's just like for this, like they come once a year there. And I was like literally taking pictures with them. Like as part of the family. Wild. Like stuff I never thought I'd have to think about. Like not like by purposely avoiding, just like never crossed my mind to. So yeah, there y'all go. There's my emotional wild story from my date. I was like, there's like so many things you can do at this like little place. They have like a driving range and like corn maze. Like they have like a bunch of cute stuff you can do there. I was actually gonna suggest we go do putt-putt, but I don't think I can. I don't think I really want to. And he was like, that's fine. We can go to another putt-putt place. Or I think he actually had said like, that's fine. We can do putt-putt. But he was like suggesting going somewhere else. So we did do that. We did go somewhere else to do putt-putt. But he was really nice about it. He was like, you know, like I'm really jokey most of the time, but like I'm super serious about this. And I was like, thanks. That wasn't what I expected. Yeah. I can give you all a bad date story. This is not with this guy, because this, like I said, this is the first date with this guy. Oh, he sent me my picture. Y'all want to? So he has a cat, and we took some time in his apartment before dinner, just like talking and stuff. I gave him more backstory on this relationship. That was fun. I cried a few times on that one. But he has a cat, and his cat never came out when I was there. I didn't get to meet her. So he just sent me a picture of his cat, who finally came out. Here's me on the hike, y'all. There's me on the hike. Anyway, yeah, there y'all go. There's a fun date story for you all. Yeah. We are out here, you know. Let me think. Here's a bad date story for me. Yeah, okay, actually, here's a little separate backstory on just me and Jen. I didn't start the game. Hello? Let me start the game. Put on music. All right, here we go. Here's a little backstory on me. I think I'm a little guarded, and I think that's probably good for me about relationships and like my heart and stuff. As we probably mostly all should be, I would guess. You know, I think with every relationship I get more and more guarded, actually. And part of that I think comes from me learning more about me and my needs, right? And so I want to protect those values, those needs, those wants by spending the time with like the right person, like the right people, right? And so I'm pretty guarded because I don't want to spill my guts all over the floor with the wrong people. I think I've given you all a little backstory on like the end of my last relationship. Like I said, he's a fine person, but looking back, there was a lot of time I realized that I didn't feel the level of understanding I wanted, and I was kind of minimizing myself. And I think ultimately I want to end up in a relationship where I'm not doing that. I'm not minimizing myself, which is on me to not do that, right? But I think that means I need to find that emotionally safe space to be like, I can do that. And so I've been a little guarded. I've been taking dates kind of slowly. I think I may have mentioned I went on a date like a month ago with someone, or like I went a few dates with that person, and that did not end well. Like as in we're not like together. We're not like connection did not form. And I think I might have told Maddie some like how that made me feel. That one was weird. I think I told y'all maybe a little bit, but he felt very focused in on like my body, my looks, which is fine, but like, which is fine for someone for that to be who they are, but like, that's not for me. And I've told you all this. I've read y'all some poetry. Like my core is like not my looks. I do what I can with my looks. Like I am still me on the surface, but like really I'm me here in the depths. And that's what's important for me for someone to like recognize, want to be with, care about, take care of, make my safe space, So anyway, there was this other person I matched with, and I went on a couple dates. I told Maddie a little bit about this one too. Yeah. Things with him were okay, but we went on like a couple dates, but we never and talked message. But I don't know. It was like we never hit those emotional depth conversations. And like a little bit that is on me for that. I guess I was just like trying to gauge this person, especially for who they were outside of that, because those conversations weren't coming up, and like, what does that mean and what do I need to do? And so I just want to date with them recently, and it ended pretty badly. Because near the end of the date, so here's something about me. I don't usually like kiss people unless I'm like exclusively dating them. And that's not like some hard, fast, live life like this rule. It's more like, to me, that's like I've gotten to the place where I have that intimate connection with them, where I'm letting them into these spaces for me. Again, not some hard, fast rule, but I do tend to try to tell people that so that they know who I am and where I'm coming from and like stuff. So when I was on this third or fourth date with this other guy, he may have tried to kiss me, and I may have stopped him because we never really hit any of those emotional conversations of like, what does a relationship look like for you? Like, what are you looking for? So when he tried to kiss me, I was like, I have nothing that leads me to this. Like, so I was like, well, and so I told him that. He was like, may I? And I was like, well, actually, I usually don't kiss people unless I'm exclusive with them. And he was like, well, I'd like that if you're down. And I'm like, well, here's the thing. We've never really talked about like that, like what a relationship looks like and all those kinds of things. And he's like, I just didn't really know how to bring up a conversation like that. And I was like, well, okay, like let's sit down and talk. We sat down, and I was like, hold on, I may have like journaled this out. Give me a second. Let me see if I did. Let me see. I think I did. Y'all. Hold on, let's see. Maybe I didn't. I'm like looking at the stuff I've written, and I'm like, oh, this is all. I write down a lot of thought things. Hi, Frosty. A lot of thought things, but none of these look right. LOL. Y'all love when we have these deep conversations before I play the game. Weird. I thought I had. But I guess I hadn't. I don't see it in all the stuff I've written. That's fine. Okay, but anyway. Hi there. We're doing day. So anyway, like I'm like the first thing I like point blank asked was like, well, like what are you looking for in a relationship? And he was like, he didn't really know. Which is fine. I was like, okay, well let me like tell you mine. And like, so I think I've told y'all this metaphor before, but like my kind of metaphor example idea was like, you know, I want to be walking down a path with someone, you know, and we're walking this path together, and like maybe we're stopping and looking at different things on the path, but at the end of the day, we're aligned and walking down this path. Probably the best way, I should have said this, really probably the best way to just like sum it up is like I want to be like understood and understand the person like fully. And I know that's like a deep, very conceptual thing, and it's probably hard to like truly bring that manifestation into life, but like anyway. But there was just like so much balking and not knowing himself, and that's fine, but like I was like I don't know if I want to be with someone that doesn't. And then we got into like this talk of like one thing I said was like, okay, well, like let's just hit some of the heavy hitting questions that are kind of important in relationship, right? So I was like, kids. He's like, what? I was like, do you want kids? And he was like, well, someday. Yeah, maybe, yeah. And I was like, I don't. And he was like, oh, I didn't know that. And I was like, it was in my profile. Like, that one is in my profile. Like, anything else that's not there, I get it. But that was point blank in my profile. And I feel like his probably said maybe, or not maybe. The options are like, wants children, doesn't want children, unsure, or open to. I think those are like the 4 options, right? And so I don't, his was probably not a yes, because I tend not to match with people that just point blank say yes, because I'm like, it's not gonna work then. But you know, when I tell anyone, when I tell y'all that I don't want children, I'm pretty secure in that. And I recognize that people that say that sometimes do change their mind. I'm not here to say that I'm some immutable force that never changes my mind on anything. But I know myself, and I'm like very confident in that. And that is definitely the me of right now. The me that exists right now. And he like didn't like that I was so immutable, set in my ways, like knew myself. It was very weird. He was essentially trying to get to this point where no one can know themselves because you can always change. I'm like, it was this weird, like, argumentative space. And honestly, it was like very invalidating to me and who I am and like how I live my life and how I like believe and value things. Like, I'm a big believer in knowing yourself. Am I here to say that I know every single thing about myself? No, like every day I am learning, but like I do spend that time to be introspective and learn that, you know, like that's important to me. Honestly, that should have been the end all stop, but it was just like a very awkward end. And at some point he said something along the lines of like, well, how are you feeling after all this? Like, do you want to continue this? And I was like, continue what? And he was like, pursuing this relationship. Or like, he said, do you have doubts? And I was like, yeah, I think I kind of expressed doubts here. But to be fair, to be very fair, like I think it's fair to have doubts at the start of any relationship because, like, you don't know. Just got the notification. What? Stream 15 minutes ago. Oh, that's a weird timing. That's a weird timing. This has been up for a little longer than that. But I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I think that in any relationship you probably will have doubts, especially at the beginning because you don't know each other well enough. I mean, maybe there's someone out there that can say they instantly knew. But that's not me. About like anything, frankly, with who I am and stuff. But like, and he did not like that. I'm like, I don't know if. First of all, he was talking about like the possibilities of change and stuff. So then you should have the possibility of believing in doubt. And he seemed very like offended by that. And so we both drove to. We did a movie dinner, and then we went to like a park to walk around for a bit. And we both drove, but we parked next to each other. So it's like, okay, we're done. All right. And we both had to like awkwardly walk back to our cars, which were next to each other. It was like, bye. I was like, just text me when you get home, because he lives kind of far. I was like, just text me when you get home. And he was like, that won't be necessary. And I was like, okay. Like, that is like another core piece of me. Like, that's just who I am, worrying about people. And like, that's fair. If he didn't want to, he didn't want to. But I was like, dang, I did not take this well at all. Which is honestly, all of this is just signs that it was not going to work out. It wasn't going to be good. But it was like a bomb went off. I felt like The Sims, when The Sims have 2 negative marks over their head after an interaction. It was like, yikes. But anyway, hi y'all. What a bunch of crazy stuff. So, there y'all go. You know, let's do our little affirmation and do a little Genshin. And yeah, I might be here tomorrow. I don't know. Tomorrow's Labor Day. I don't have work. So maybe. I think we're on this one. True friendship resists time, distance, and silence. Isabel Allende. Which, that's Maddie. We don't message every day or anything. There's definitely distance between us. And definitely been time. Heckin' time. Y'all like how it's blurry now. Anyway. There's so many things where I'm like, I don't want to date anymore. I'm so emotionally tired. It's very emotionally tiring. But part of that is probably because I think I do a lot of the emotional regulation and stuff. Like a lot of the emotional lifting and work. Definitely with that story I just told y'all. Like, I don't know. And the funny thing is, like, I think my profile is at least a little crafted to that honesty. Like where I am and my intentionality. And, like, I even, Hinge lets you set up, like, a pre-message that sends when you match with someone. And I set that up to be like, here's what I'm looking. Actually, I'm pretty sure it said exactly what I'm looking for. Hold on, y'all. We're going to go look. Because I'm, like, anything I can do to filter out things that aren't going to work is good. Because, like, that person is wanting to look, like, find the right thing, right? And so am I, you know? Where's the setting? Where's the setting? Where is it? Well, I don't know if they'd removed it or I'm looking in the wrong place. Womp womp. Oh yeah, I think I found it. It's called a match note. So like, it only gets sent to someone if you match them. And it's like my like final line of defense, I guess, of like being like upfront with like, here's who I am. Let's see. Looking for a partner who engages with life and with me intentionally. I'm looking for someone who's open to reflection, who listens with presence, and who wants to grow and learn together. If that's you, let's connect. Which I think is like very telling of like kind of what I'm looking for. So like, okay, well, if you read that and didn't think I was going to be this super introspective person, it was very invalidating talking to that guy yesterday. Like, he was just like very set on like not believing I or anyone could know themselves. And I was like, okay, you just haven't done the work to do it for yourself, or maybe it's not possible for you. I don't know, man. But let's go to the game. Welcome to Sunday night. I was gonna say good morning. I say that a lot when I'm like at work, and it's like, well, this happened. Like, good morning, good evening, y'all. We yeah, we're out here. I just want to give up dating. I'm done. I'm tired. I'm so like emotionally tired. I think I actually finished all my weekly bosses, y'all. Won't have to do that today. Usually do today. Let's see. Fun fact, I have not watched the Genshin stream. I was at work Friday, so I didn't watch it live. And then every time I've thought I'll put it on in the background and like speed through it, I just end up doing something else. So I should have watched it at work Friday, like at lunchtime, and just put it on while I ate lunch, but I didn't. Yeah, let's condense all that. Excited for double drop week. What your title says anyway. Does it? I don't think I said double drop week. I just said, are you ready for the next week? Or for next week? Next week as in not this coming week, but next week is when the patch comes out. Let me think. When am I going on my trip? Hold on. I do think we have that coming up, don't we? They usually do that around the end of a patch. So that has to be coming up, right? Right. Oh yeah, the patch does come out the week that I go on vacation. Like, the weekend is when I go on that vacation. Or vacation. It's for work. Why do I say vacation? That trip, I actually go on that weekend. So we'll see what happens. Because the patch will be the 9th. Yeah, the 10th. But the 9th night, evening. So curious to see how much I can get through before I go on my trip. I'm still going to try to do all my Genshin dailies and stuff. I'm going to be gone for the 13th through the 22nd, more or less. So that's a long time into the start of a full version patch. We'll see. Hold on. Let me respond. Again. You know, we're out here. I feel like I have to go to the bathroom. It's fine. We'll survive. All right. What I miss? Why so small? What's so small? What's so small, Ling? I have a thing for whales. Dead against. Need to have a 5-star C6. Oh, I did hear about that. In order to be able to level a 5-star up to 95 or 100. Yeah, I think I heard it was 100. That isn't even true. Oh, was that fake? I didn't watch the live stream, y'all. I saw someone talking about that, but I need to go watch the live stream. You're so small in your camera view. This is pretty typical. This is the camera view. This is the one I always run. I could zoom in. You all want to see me zoom in. I think I read a Reddit post on it. If you have a C6 character and get it again, you can level it to 100. Yeah, I was like seeing something about there's like a new, I don't remember what they're called, the little thing you get. Little, y'all know what I'm talking about, like the little, this thing. You get like a special one after you get all the way through. Like you get all the way through and you get a special one. I see we're gonna get a free, okay. I need to just watch the live stream myself so I can pick up on what is actually coming. But it looked like people said we're going to get a free standard 5-star. At this point, I don't really know who I would pick. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe Mizuki, just because she's probably the one I have the least constellations for. I don't know. No idea, y'all. I'm just like speculating in my head over it, I guess. Where is she? Yeah, because I don't have any constellations for her, but I know it's going to be free. Oh, nice. See, I need to go watch the live stream so I can like grab all the info. I think I may have watched some of the like clips from it, like the animations they released, like the. I don't think I haven't seen all of it, so I need to do that. Free standard 5-star for anniversary. Weekly event for a 5-star character. It's going to take a 4th of the year to get a free copy. Interesting. 4th of the year is not bad. In my mind. Like 3 months. That's not bad in my mind. That's cool. Oh, yeah, that is that one thing whatever this is. Whatever. The Fortuna. There we go. Stella Fortunas, right? I saw something on their official page about it. I didn't click because I've been just I need to go sit down and watch the actual live stream where all the details are, but I also saw they released and we already knew who the characters were going to be because they've released them on their social media, but we're going to get I know who's going to be on the banner with Lynn's, right? And then we also get what's her name? Gosh, why am I blanking? Lauma. Lauma first, then Flynn's on the second half with I know as a 4-star. Something like that. Alright. I am going to let's do my dailies first. How about that? But yeah, me today thinking like I'm just like done dating. I'm just like emotionally drained. Sucks that the mechanic girl isn't going to be on each phase banners. Oh, Inefa. You mean Inefa? Oh, I know. Sorry, you mean I know. You mean I know. Yeah, it's interesting. She's I mean, I don't think they've ever done something where they double banner in a 4-star like that, but yeah, it's unfortunate we won't be able to get her until the second half. You have a good chance to get constellation slots for Ino if you pull for Flynn's or Elon. Yeah, yeah. That's true. We've seen that with some characters that have come out in the past. I think that happened with Gaming when he came out. Maybe. Oh, there's a few characters. I'm so sorry, y'all. Where we kind of had that. He's gonna make us fire the fireworks off. It's I can't believe we made it to 6.0 or about to. Did you pre-reg? I did. I pre-registered for my few little primos, but I need all the primos because we're getting freaking 3 new characters, which I mean, obviously I'm hoping I know I don't have to spend any primos on, but that's 2 banner cycles of 5 stars to go for. Woo. So everything for all of them. Everything for all the primos. I don't know why I'm buying these nets, but I will. Why not? Boop. All right. I think also crying. I did a little crying today. It's emotionally exhausting for me. Or like physically exhausting. All right, let's set up these fireworks. Here's something fun. Yesterday when I was driving home pretty late. It's dark. It's pitch, you know, it's dark out. And I'm just driving by like a random place and there's like fireworks just going off. I guess it's for Labor Day, but I wasn't at a park or anything that was like, this is where fireworks will go off. I was just like out. I don't know. I've seen like fireworks go off at parks around here. Like, but it was like the city was putting on something at a not park. I don't know where people were parking to go to see them. I don't know. But I kind of just drove by. Anyway. Tomorrow's Labor Day in the US. If you all have the day off, enjoy. It's a federal holiday, so not all places actually use it as part of their holiday schedule, but the government does. So, love to get Lumina. I'm waiting for Flynn's. Lunima. Which one's that? I gotta go watch the video, huh? Oh, Lauma. They do that for most sports games or holidays. Fireworks? I mean, I think it depends on where you are. And where I was just like, I've never seen them. The city I was in does a really big the city I was driving through does a really big fireworks show on the 4th of July. But I know the park they do that in. So, and I was driving in that city and the fireworks were going off like in an industrial park or something. It was very interesting because I was like, that's weird. I don't know why they wouldn't just do in the park. They do with the 4th of July fireworks. And going into labor, I am actually not going to work tomorrow. So no labor tomorrow. I guess if I streaming is kind of like work, I guess, but not really at the same time. I hate doing this one. You have to go so far to get to it. I will never go into labor because I will never have kids. So there's that, y'all. No prego? Yeah, never. That's a never for me, y'all. Not in my cards, not in my future. I hate going this one. It's so far. My nose has been itchy all day. I don't know if I when I was out on my hike ran into a lot of allergens or something that irritated my nose, but I didn't even break this. All right. On to the next one. Did you check the weather broadcast? The weather broadcast? There's a weather broadcast? Or do you mean like the weather in my area? The weather in my area has been pretty nice lately. Oh, for like allergens and stuff falling in the air. I actually didn't look at the air quality today. But usually even on bad air quality days, I don't think my nose is bothered. But I'm wondering if it's from like being in that wooded area for the hike. Specifically, like normally I don't actually get those kind of allergens irritating my nose, but since I went on that hike, yeah. Maybe it's just a high pollen day. I don't know. My nose has been itching. Woo. I like y'all have seen. I complain in here about it, like, or I think there's lots of dust in here that I react to, which I do think is true. But my nose has been kind of itchy all day, so I don't think it's specifically that. But it wasn't custom to the wood. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering. It's been a while since I've like walked a hiking trail like that, kind of in the woods and stuff. So it could be that. But now I got an itchy nose. It's still kind of irritated and itchy. I even like kind of blew it a little bit to try to help clear it up. What if there's like allergens or stuff in my nose? Oops, I made it go up. Whew, goodness. The weather has been quite a bit nice here lately. Like, not talking to the allergens, just like the temperature and kind of humidity has gone down a lot, which I enjoy. And my gym hasn't been 90 degrees. I went to the gym today and yesterday, and it hasn't been 90 degrees in the freaking gym, which is awesome. It's actually been hitting kind of cool, crisp fall weather, wet temperatures, and I've enjoyed that. It's always windy where I live. People with allergies always have to wear a mask. Ooh, on windy days or when outside. I think unless you've moved, I think I know generally where you are. That's interesting. I didn't know that. I think I visited where you are at one point, like in the past. So I didn't realize that's kind of how the weather is there. It was a very short visit when I did, but like I said, it was a while ago. So I don't know how I remember it very well, but I think you've told me before. I don't know exactly, but I think you've told me the city. I'm not gonna say it because I don't know. For sure, but I feel like we've talked about it before. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. Oh, we have a pokey. A pokey. All right, let's turn in these dailies. And then it's on my profile, so probably know from there. There we go. I was like, I feel like we've a long time ago talked about it. So that explains. Like, I feel like I know, but you know, I could always be wrong. My memory is not the best memory in the world. right, there's that. Let's Poke Game is really stingy tonight. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think anyone's caught anything tonight. Huh. Pokemon are like... To be fair, I think we all missed one at the beginning of stream. We didn't even get to try that one. Person messaged me about Genshin dailies. They know I'm doing my Genshin dailies. How's Genshin coming? They know. They know. I actually died. Well, the truth is I just finished my daily, so. All right, hold on. Let's, what do I want to spend resin on? I don't need to do any boss fights, so let's, hold on. One thing today, by the way, today's the last day of August. So if there was anything in the shop that resets for the month and you all wanted it, do I still have Welkin, y'all? Where does it say? 120, okay. We're good. I sometimes have to check myself to know if I buy this crown every month, so I already bought it for this month. But let's see if there's any Stardust stuff I want. I have a little bit of Stardust. I actually right now I'm kind of thinking about what I need. No, it's fine. I don't need anything right now. You missed one. The bot was like, you don't like, so no one gets. No, Link, you're so right. 7 hours. Yeah, about to reset, y'all. 152 of those things. Yep. I used to always spend them on wishes immediately. But since crowns are a limited... Where the heck is it? Since crowns are a limited resource, I now save them. Because each crown is 50. And if I don't do enough pulls for characters, I don't get many of these, right? So, yep. Technically wishes are also a limited resource, I guess, but these are like limited, but that takes 50. Yeah. But there's no other way to get more of these outside of like the already established ways. Like maybe there's an event that you can get one, or whatever. There's no other way to get them. Okay. Oh, I was going to see. I was working on crowning Skirk. I got one crown on her. I'm out of these, but I can convert these. I need to go get more of these. Let's put the Clockwork Mechs on the map, actually. I don't know if I'll get around. Let me see. 10 o'clock? I don't know. We'll see. It's hard to pair without getting a small upgrade for character to get to level 10 faster. I mean, yes. Y'all are allowed to care about what you care about, but I go for those every month. You really need to spend that much? Yeah. 10 wishes. It is a little rough, but I could actually end up using all these on all my characters. Asterix, not really, but you know. Do I want to go for this? Yeah, let's go get more of this since this is up today. And then I see right outside of this is the Mora ley line. Maybe I'll run that since I have a little bit more resin left. And then something I saved for today. I need to do the one event that goes away today. I need to do that event. I wonder if you'll ever come back on a banner of some sort. Good speculation. I don't know, or good kind of question. I don't know. I mean, the last banner she was on was that the Mondstadt what's it called banner? Chronicled Wish banner. I don't know. Might just have to keep waiting for the Mondstadt Chronicled Wish banners to come up. I don't really know how they choose their... Someone out there probably has a full built-up theory of how they choose their banner characters when they're not releasing a new one. Like, I don't know. On-Site Chronicle banner. Before that, she didn't have a rerun. Yeah. I thought she had one rerun. But yeah, it was a long time ago. And then the Chronicled banner. Eula was the worst. It's always cryo characters, I feel like, because Eula was the worst, but Ganyu was actually only one patch behind her, like one patch cycle behind her or something. And who else? Shenhe was pretty bad. I feel like it's always the cryo characters. She didn't. That was the only other one? Really? Really? I know she was the longest, but like I said, Ganyu was also pretty long as well on rebanners and stuff. It's I haven't seen those stat sheets on like who's got the longest since a rebanner. I haven't really seen any people tracking that lately, but Ganyu's my waifu. I love Ganyu. Love Ganyu. Maybe I could cosplay her someday. I was actually thinking about that the other day. Like I don't have anything to cosplay her. I was just kind of like thinking about the idea of it, or like what it would take me to do that and all that, but love her. Thing with Shenhe and Yulza is that it's better to build attack even though their vision is cryo. I didn't know that for Shenhe. I don't really use Shenhe. Y'all know that, but I did know that about Eula. So the real loss is that since they're built in that way, they don't want to banner. They don't want to put them on their banner as often. I feel like we have another character that's kind of like that too. Well, off the top of my head, Razor, but that's a 4-star. I can't think. Shenhe builds cryo characters based on how much attack she. Oh, there you go. My Shenhe is ranked pretty well, pretty decently in the Akasha, and I guess I must have followed someone's advice on doing that, because I was like, oh, I must have followed someone's advice for my build on her, is what I'm trying to say. Because like off the top of my head, I didn't know that. Or like you saying that, I didn't just remember that. Interesting. It's been a while since I've built Eula or Shenhe. I don't think I've changed their builds in a long time. I feel like maybe Shenhe I gave like some different artifact changes in like somewhat recent-ish compared to my nose. All right. I'm posing focus. How are you? How's school? How's your students? Funny that Shenhe doesn't use Blizzard Strayer. Yeah, I don't remember what her best in slot set is. I'm guessing I have the right set on her. It's like like I said, I must have followed some build on her. Noblesse, that's right. I'm doing the Noblesse on her for that. Ganyu came out, but I never got her. Didn't have enough back then. I got her and her weapon in the Chronicle. Oh, yeah, the Liwa one. I didn't know that, Ling. We might have talked about that. We might have talked about that. So I may have just forgotten, but wait, do you run her with the Amos bow? Or wait, oh, you mean Shenhe? No, you're talking about Shenhe. I'm sorry. You're talking about Shenhe. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna kill my character. I'll run the heals next. The Calamity Queller. Listen, Frosty and I were out here talking about Ganyu. We love Ganyu. And we were also talking about Shenhe. Yeah, Shenhe had a long banner cycle too. A lot of characters. Except for that Oops. Long wait to be back on a banner. Oops, I didn't mean to run her burst, but it's fine. That's a little bit with me and Kazuha. But I actually don't have Kazuha's best in slot weapon still. A few others. Lanyen, Escoffier. Danya's my favorite female character. And Kazuha's my favorite male. Oh, right. I said, let me go do this real quick. Do these. Students are well. When students overheard me, my girlfriend talking about Genshin, found out play. Did you see the live stream? I actually have not. I was thinking I would watch it at lunch on Friday, but then I was like, well, maybe I'll wait till people in stream talk about it and stuff, or watch it on stream, and then I did. Womp womp. I need to. I've seen like the whisperings of some of the stuff that came out of it from people, but Genshin had to make Shenhe wait the longest. Yeah. I feel like every time we have those really, really long banner cycles, we have people that are like, hello, remember us. We care. You mentioned Ningguang. I'm a big Ningguang fan. I really like Ningguang's because blue is my favorite color. I really love Ningguang's one outfit from that the event Lantern Rite that one year. I forgot the 4-star geos are up front. There you go. I love blue. Blue's my favorite color. So I love the colors here. Now Yelan. Since her new outfit, do you really like Yelan's new outfit? Where is she? I also, but I've always kind of liked Yelan's. Again, it's the blue. I love blue. So, I love. Woohoo! We got quite a few blue characters. I really love Aido's hair, and he's got like this kind of purpley outfit thing going with the white. Looks really good. Free constellation for limited 5 stars. 1 every 8 weeks. Okay, that's what Ling was talking about earlier. The pool of characters select from are the 5 stars from Mondstadt to Inazuma, minus Alhaitham, Kazuha, and Yelan. Interesting. Not included ones. Benner's Lauma and Nahida, Flynn's, and Yelan. I did see their official social media post on that. Ningguang and Yelan are close second. I guess I don't spend too long. I like, at the end of the day, I kind of love all the characters, I guess I don't spend enough time picking, like, my second favorite and stuff. Like, I got you and Kazuha from a long time ago, sitting in my heart. I kind of think of, like, Natlin characters. Like, favorite there. I don't know. Definitely not Kakuku or oh frick. What Ahau. Ugh. Okay, sorry. Let's go do a little bit more here. They made it to where you can raise max level characters 90 to 100 C6 5 stars to be able to. Ooh, good for whales, but not the average player. Yeah, I think that's I was reading a Reddit post where someone talked about that. Interesting. Spend a lot of time with my characters, getting all of them to level 10 friendship. Yep. I feel that, Ling. I feel that. I don't have every character the 9s, but quite a few. Uh, OBS. Yeah, with how finding ways to support the whales and stuff. That's very interesting. I wonder. I think I also read a Reddit post. Maybe skimmed is better since I haven't seen the live stream myself, but I think I skimmed one on like someone doing the math on like the difference between 90 and 100, like what that'll actually end up meaning. Won't have every character either. Like right now or just like ever? Wait, which one, Ling? Which one do you mean? Ooh, I'm feeling the exhaustion set in, y'all. So, whew. Ever? You think so, Ling? You really think so? Reconciliation after already. Oh no! Darn it. Artifacts, you can now see the 4th step before you roll them. Nice! That's so awesome. Raising it so condensed resin costs 60 instead of 40. Gives you triple instead of double. Interesting. I wonder why they're doing that. I'm not too concerned with that idea. It's just, I wonder where that's coming from. Check this post. Uh-oh. Here, I'm gonna click out and tab. I'm gonna click out real quick. Get a free 5-star and a master list. But just to follow this info.
And where are we going?
I think I remember seeing them post that post. I didn't really read through it. Just could have a choice to keep it at 40. Feeling for advanced something. There's a lot announced. Yeah, I mean, this is our major patch. You only get 200 resin per day, max. Well, most people log in each day. They're at 180. Yeah, that's fair. 10th anniversary stuff. Free 5-star. 20 pools. Yeah. Hello. Thank you. I was like, can I get out of these trees?
All right,
It takes 26 hours to get to 200. Really? I forget to turn on. Did I like switch to Nefa and not actually get her be able to go off? Hello. I am actually feeling this wave of exhaustion. I guess I'm gonna do the event and then go to bed. I'm tired. Sheesh. Sheesh. Wish they'd make it 6 per minutes per resin. Does the math work out better on that, Frosty? I mean, I guess 6 is better than 8, but since we're raising amount, need to either increase the amount of resin we get or switch it from 8 minutes to y'all both said the same thing. Hi, Buck Sunny, how are you? Y'all, I watched Jaws for the first time yesterday in 3D in theaters or whatever. It was the 50th anniversary. And it's a wild movie. Like, I was like, ooh, fever dreamed this movie up. It's particularly, you all may have some, if you've never seen Jaws, you might still at least have some idea that we're dealing with a shark and the humans are probably trying to find a way to defeat said shark. And the part where they are trying to do that is kind of insane, like wacky, wild. It was just like that kind of 70s, 80s kind of madness of what was going on. But It was 200 per day, but kept it 8 minutes. I see. That's what they did. Easier to math it out. If it's 6 minutes, is it? I recognize where it is now. I just don't think about it too much. All right, y'all. Did I do? Yeah, spent all my resin. Let me do the event real quick. Didn't start playing Genshin seriously until Fontaine. This free constellation doesn't help much. C1 Hu Tao, I guess. Don't have any C6 5 stars. I think I actually have 2 Mona and Kaching. Oh, and Chi Chi 3. If they switch it to 6 minutes refresh, it's 10 resin per hour. That's fair. That's fair. All right, let's knock out this event real quick. Then I will actually go to bed, post this. All right, I thought I'd be on a little bit longer. Just kind of tired. But I will probably do a stream tomorrow anyway. 20 hours to get to 200. Oh, I see. I see the math is mathing. Girl, you did not take those pictures. Don't play. They should have done that when they changed it to the 200 resin cap. Yeah. Interesting. Honestly, 200 is enough for me to get by. Because I will always log in and spend pretty much all of it. People complain having to log in too many times per day. Yeah. Yeah. That was me before. Like when they had it 2 changes ago, I was like, why do I have to log in the morning and then in the evening? Like morning before work, go to work, and then in the evening, or it piles, or, you know, wasting it. They should let it accumulate. That's what they do in like Honkai Star Rail, I think, right? They have that like secret back accumulation that you can still keep and accumulate. It's a little bit different, but for mons that only have the standards of Venti, Liwa, Zhongli, Hu Tao, and Shan Yun. Only Inazuma 5 stars, Raiden. Eventually include Fontaine. Def gonna be more useful. That's fair. Do that, you get less resin, which is what most people don't want. That's, yeah. That's fair. Alright. Take our little pictures. You can accumulate up to 2,400 of their version. Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh, they're not boys. Oh. I have to equip it first, okay. What I heard, they want to keep Genshin going for years. Mainly play this 1 or 2 more. Aw, that's fair. Look forward to the... Oh. Yeah. Look forward to the Hoyo version of Pokemon. Yeah, did you all sign up if you wanted to? Did y'all sign up for the what's it called? Beta or whatever for that game? I forget what it's called. Love how I keep saying forget what it's called. All right, let's take a picture from an A. Oh, I forgot I was giving him pose. Oh, this is this event where you give poses. I forgot. What time do they want for this one? Oh, apparently I did it.
All
Nice.
things come to an end. Even time.
I finished this one, right? I don't have to... Oh, I see. Set the dolphins up. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I need to be the character from Fontaine. I messed up. For some reason, my brain was like, yep, Fremine, it's fine. No, I need to. Waiting for the resolution on the twins. Yes, I know. Me too. Don't care for the Roblox ripoff. Especially because of all the horror stories. It's a Roblox ripoff. Or Lens is also coming out September 12th. Are you excited? I mean, like, obviously you are, but that's pretty cool. I didn't know that their dates were so close. No time for Borderlands. Probably play AAA games. That's fair. IP lawyers trying to claim that Nexus Anima. That's right. That's the one. Infringes of Pokemon's IP. We see that a lot with these kinds of things. Right? Unfortunately. Oh, it was not in her idle animation. Hold on. Oh, I meant to retake the photo. Can I retake it? What the heck? I messed up. Try again. Keep messing up. Oops. They got Power World. Let them take down Ho-Yo, please, Nintendo. The IP or the copyright? Alright, let's try again. Stop messing up at me. A jinx! There we go. IP? Because the lawyers trying to argue infringes on the patent. Interesting. Alright, y'all. Let's finish taking these pictures quickly so I can go to bed. My tired little seal. Sorry, I have a friend asking me to hang out tomorrow. Let me see if I can schedule something with her real quick.
Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
This game is rigged. Ooh, it is not a good day, is it? And their view. Oh, to do all this event stuff. I do like how this looks in the background. Love the photo events Genshin does. 30 primos each for like 2 minutes worth of time. Yeah, I do kind of like that they're pretty low effort and they're kind of cute with it. I'll be honest. This is like not an annoyance one for me in my opinion. But I don't feel so bad with that. All right, who's this one? We need, what do we name? Hydro, and then doing a charge for normal attack. Oh, I like that one. All right, which ones did I miss? Oh, some Natlin ones. Mary ones. Had some trouble setting a few of them up, but it was worth it. Yeah. Much better than the scam combat event they did a while ago. That was like a precursor to the onslaught. Yeah, I remember that one. That one was kind of wacky. It was kind of wacky. All right, Tainari, what are we going to take a picture with? Ears? Oh, yeah, I've heard you called Tainari ears. Combat one before Stygian made it impossible to rush the event if you were doing it late. Did it? I can't remember it that well, or like what all you had to do to get through it. Is that true, Ling? Weapon must be a bow in between these times. Actually, I don't have a bow character on right now. Here, we'll just do a little swappy swap real quick. And then change the block to 12. Call it Sinji and Onslaught. Because it burns us. It was the one with specific elements to use with co-op only. Oh! Yeah, that one sucked. That one did suck, didn't it? That one did kind of suck. Alright, let's go get this. Alright, where are we getting this picture taken? Most events that force co-op aren't good. Yeah, I agree. I have had some enjoyment of the tower defense ones back when we had those originally with co-op. That was fun. And also, why'd you disable the rain in the forest? Oh, why didn't? Doesn't matter. Did I need to? Did I need to? Give me the toys! Frosty, yes. Alright, let's pick it under real quick.
Yes.
And then let's change the time. Maybe actually change to the character. Alright, let's change the time. Alright. Alright, we almost done here. I think I remember seeing this one the other day. Favorite Genshin event still to this date was their version of Tetris during Lantern Rite. Was there? Oh, yeah, I do remember that one vaguely. Oh, and another kind of co-op forced one that I thought was okay was the hide and seek one. It was all right, even though it was like forced into it. Didn't know you could change the time when you set up the picture. Yeah, I didn't either, but I'm glad that I can because otherwise this would be tough. Oh, I forgot to actually do the one that I'm here for. Let's do this real quick. Played it for like 4 hours straight in co-op. Really? Really? Or I did take this picture. Why did I did take the picture. I didn't claim the reward. Okay, let's go here. Left the spot when you took the photo. Oh, was that what I did? I was like, what? What did I do? All right, let's go over here. Almost done, y'all. I'll go to bed. I'll go to bed. Sorry. Taking a time with my friend to hang out with her tomorrow.
Cleanup sequence in progress. Based on data from past incidents, please avoid dropping small items such as Mora, screws, gears, minerals, toys, gummies, snacks, hairbands, socks, and slippers.
All right. I chose a time to meet up with my friend. Cool. All right. Let's finish up here. Trouble with I'll hate them at my party much anymore. Oh, not me running. We may as well do this real quick. It's not the right team for I'll hate them, but that's okay. There we go. We got some hand guards. Not the right team. Got Dendro, Electro, and Hydro. And Nescafier for some reason. All right, let's ready up. Time and Inazuma. I don't actually have any Inazuma characters in right now. Oops.
Stay close and you will live.
8. Let's see. My friend said that's good. Yep, we picked a time. Hang out tomorrow. Cool. All right. Not too many left. Oh, the Shao one. The Shao one. I can't believe how close we are to version 6.0. You know, I've been playing this game for so long. We didn't quite make Snezhnaya yet, but we're gonna get Nod-Cry. We didn't get all the big reveal on Snezhnaya, but, you know. Oh, he's preparing to release Shao Lanterns. Should I release Shao Lanterns? That's his formal pose, y'all. Ooh, that one's fun. Let's do that one. Hope it's not as hard as Inazuma was. Time flies. Played since launch and just flew. Yeah. That is kind of what it's felt like, honestly. Alright, we're gonna have to change the time again. Liwa character. Gonna do Shao Shao.
Conquering demons is
2 to 6. But yeah, that's what it's felt like. Like I recognize that time's not truly flying, but we're there. Anniversary is 5 October 21. Oh, do you see that somewhere on your thing? Or in your account somewhere? I like that one. Let's see. I'm assuming we're gonna have Mondstadt ones to do as well, huh? Version 2.1. All right. Almost done. Let's go. Wait, where am I heading? Up to that one. Or version 2.2. You have pretty good memory, Frosty. I forget things too easily. Up we go. Rabska. We'll let Shao breathe a second. See if we can get more catches in here, Pokey. Come on, community game. It's just a hole in the rock. Oh, I see. This is a little area back there. So yes, it's a hole, but fine. Or Shlonen when you need her to go up these. Yeah, I'm lazy. I don't want to switch into her. Alright, what do we do here? Animo? Use elemental skill. Alright, well, here you go. Oh no, I left the area. Oh, well, his skill's not a good one then. Hold on. Let's,
Want me to come along?
do a little easier one. There we go. Oh, oops. Back up here. I thought there was a waypoint up here. Oh, there is. There we go. Dang, Pokemon community game is for real being stingy, y'all. What the heck? Alright, well, I'm almost done and we can tell it to frick off. Ow. This is worse than Wolford's stream. Yeah. Mine usually isn't so crappy. I mean, like, not everyone's gets everything, but it feels like it's been extra crappy today. All right, well, take it anyway. Natlin. Oh, she doesn't count.
Will there be enough food?
All right, one more after this? Question mark? Almost there. Pyro. This one's made for not anyone that's on my team right now. Oh, mosquitoes eat me up. Leave me with lots of itchy bug bites. It's awful. All right, let's do this one. Pyro elemental skill. All right. Only have so many pyro characters to choose from. But here.
Anytime, any place.
Hopefully she doesn't outside the thing. I might mess it up. Oops. I messed that up. I used her skill, but... Oh, it doesn't count for her riding the bike as her skill. We just eat. Are we just doing the end ones? Oh, we're just scrolling through all of them. I was like, what? So this one. Use Amber? Oh, I should have. You're right. There are actually people out there that like main Amber, like build her up. I've seen some pretty wild things. Now, to be fair, they were wild for a reason, like how well they were doing with stuff, but. I like that one. All right. I think that any character can be built well if you know. Yeah, that's fair. And I kind of think that too. People have all these interesting showcases for characters and stuff. 19 to 23. Oh, we were already there, pretty much. All right. This looks like it's the last one. Yeah, I was going to say. Cool. Sword character. Charge or normal attack. We did it there. I forgot to claim that one. Oopsie. Cool. Did I fill my album? I filled my album? Cool. I don't need to do anything else, do I? Oh, they give you a little preview. I don't... It's not like some secret thing I'm missing here. Where we need to save off these pictures. Alright, looks like I'm good on everything. Heading to bed? Me too. Good night, Frosty. I'm actually gonna turn in the go check on my commission or not commissions. My little expeditions and then go to bed.
Add as
Dispatch these characters. Let's Skirk back on the team so I don't have to worry about that next time I
Need something taken care of?
log in and try to get work done. And then let's come over here. Yeah, we'll see if I'm here tomorrow. My friend that invited me over for like midday, so I should maybe theoretically have time. So let's switch on over. Yeah, I'm glad you all caught the live stream stuff and been tracking what the heck's to come. I know I've been pretty bad about that lately. Woo. All right, y'all. Let's do our closing affirmation. Oh wait, let me see who's online. We know who we're gonna stop in on today. Oh my gosh! Let's go raid Ling. Ling just started. Let's go raid Ling, y'all. Alright. Let's see. Closing affirmation is we stand united. I love that. We stand united. Not an attributed quote to anyone, but a good one anyway. Alright. Yeah. If I'm here tomorrow, I could do a morning one before I go to see her. I don't know. I might do dinner with my family also. So many unknown things. But let's raid. Excuse me. Ling today. Alright, y'all. Thanks for being here. Sorry I'm so sleepy. But thanks for being here. Yeah, and let me know all your thoughts on what's to come with the Not Cry and all that, because not always the best at keeping track of that. So it's nice to hear y'all talk about them. But all right, y'all. Good night, good night, good night. I'll see you all next time. Bye.